So, Devils, J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. There's got a couple order questions, and I got some leftover goddamn questions that were printed out from the comment section. And then I'll just pull the next video up in line. First one is from Daniel Carter. J-Dog, love the channel. Got a question. I'm about as anti-Christian as can be, but a friend of mine turned me on to Mortification, which is apparently Christian death metal. Death metal, pretty much the biggest oxymoron ever. But surprisingly, they're actually pretty good and toured with a lot of the classics back in the day. Just wondering your thoughts. I was surprised you carried them, to be honest. Also, any idea when the other two formats of the newest Goat Moons will be in? Any extra shit you could toss in is appreciated. Goat Moons, not sure. I know it's this year, though. So hopefully not too much fucking longer. And as far as the mortification, yeah, I heard mortification actually at a very, very early age, like the 14, 15 age range. Never bought anything by them. Thought it was okay. We got that disc. Oh, I think it's a double disc, right? Kind of like discography disc. But yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I don't really have much to comment about them, but it's surprised you care. I mean, why? Again, like just because we carry it, that doesn't mean I support the band. That doesn't mean I like it. Full disclosure: what do we have? 50,000 titles in stock. If you're to add everything up, I would say 90% of the stuff we have, I don't listen to or care about. To be completely honest with you, 90% of it. So that's why the racist guys, the gore grind guys, and the whoever's there is, dude, we're a metal store. We carry it. I mean, I don't sit there and police. I don't give a shit if they're Christian. I don't give a shit if they're racist. I don't give a shit if they're fucking gore grind, thrash metal, death metal, black metal, what they fucking like on their pizza. Don't care. So yeah, we fucking carry it. But I remember it being pretty good. But obviously, I didn't think it was good enough to pick up, but I thought it was pretty good. I remember God rules. God rules. I thought that was pretty fucking cheesy. Um, so yeah, to my knowledge, they're probably the biggest like Christian death metal band. I could be wrong on that, but that was maybe it's just in my head because that was the first one I heard, and that's the only, I don't know too many others to be honest with you. In fact, I don't think I know any others. I know Believer, the thrash metal band, and that I do own an album by was Extraction from Mortality or some shit. Been a while since I listened to it, but recall think it was pretty damn good. Kept it, bought it. Next goddamn order question, Blake Comstock. Comstock. Hi J Dog, love the channel. Monstrous nuclear stockpile who comments from time to time. If you can, I'd love some stickers or maybe that More Damp Red demo. Shouldn't be a problem, brah. My question is, do you have any advice for someone trying to lose weight and get into shape that works the graveyard shift? Question mark. It's pretty much the exact same for everybody. I always hear that it fucks up your metabolism. How would it fuck your metabolism up? If that's true, do you know anything that would help? Thanks. It's not going to fuck your metabolism up. A lack of sleep will fuck your metabolism up. God damn, this fan on me too. He's a motherfucker in here. Yeah, getting a lack of sleep, less than 8 hours, that's gonna fuck your sleep up. You should get minimally 8 hours of fucking sleep a night. All these things, I'm a go getter. I sleep 5 hours a night. No, you're not a go getter, dude. You're a fucking dumbass. Shoot yourself in the foot. Number one, you're gonna feel like shit, and you're shaving goddamn years off your life, so you ain't gonna be go getting for very much longer. Um, and also, too, your performance is just unoptimal, whether you realize it or not. So your brain function, everything. Um, Now, as far as the graveyard shift fucking things up, your metabolism, I could just see it if you're not getting enough sleep. So what I would do is make sure that wherever room you sleep in during the day is make sure everything's completely blacked out. It's soundproofed, and then I would have something to make sure the room's cool temperature. Just look up best ways for fucking sleep. But like cool temperature, you definitely want everything blacked out. You want it all outside disturbances uh, fucking blocked out so we're not hearing goddamn construction workers and shit. That ain't gonna be goddamn optimal. And then ideally too, you want some type of soothing noise too, like rainstorm, shit like that. There's things that you can put on your phone or app. I don't use that. I just use a goddamn box fan because I think that's the goddamn king. But that has shown to improve sleep as well. And then also too, there's nothing wrong with using things like melatonin and what was the other one? GABA. Melatonin, especially too. The thing is it has a ton of health benefits. So it's not just a sleep thing. Oh, I'm going to rely on it. It actually it's an antioxidant that has a shitload of fucking health benefits. All these longevity people that are trying to live to be 100+ years old. Why? I have no idea fucking why you'd want to do that. But nonetheless, the ones that do, I think they take up to like 5 to 8 grams of melatonin a day for longevity, which is a high fucking dose. Three grams a day is pretty fucking high as is for, and it'll definitely give you quality sleep. So try that as well. But there's no reason to be fucking your metabolism up as long as you're getting still, not fuck your circadian rhythm up. And there is the study shown, I think it was on police officers, third shift police officers, that it shaves off an average, the night graveyard shift, it shaves off an average of 5 years of your life. That's why people that willingly do the, I work at night because I'm kicking ass. How are you kicking ass? There's 24 hours in a day. Just change your schedule, dumb dumb. You're opting to shave 5 years off your life. It makes no sense. I mean, that's pretty concrete of how it shows that, because how your circadian rhythms up. That's what, just so you know, too, that's why you get paid more an hour when people work graveyard shifts. Why it's 75 cents, dollar, $1.50 more an hour than a day shift. It's primarily for that reason. So, but if you got to do it, you got to do it. You know what I mean? I understand if that's your only option, but the people that choose to do that, I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Why would you work all night? That's dumb. Next goddamn question. Fumes of Hatred. J-Dog, you getting the Demolition Hammer LP reissues of Torch and Existence and Epidemic of Violence? Am I personally? I'll have to see them because I already have both those on vinyl. Sure would like to get some sweet-ass fucking picture of this, though, goddammit. But is Hell's getting them? Well, hopefully. I'm not the one that does the stocking, but we damn well better be getting them. And then if they're way nicer or cooler or something cool about them than the other versions I have, then yes, I would pick those up. Hammer Chan Shutter. Do you like Estuary, J-Dog? They're from Ohio. Only put out 2 full lengths. Good stuff. Yeah, from Cincinnati, Ohio. That's Ash's other band. I think it's okay. Nothing I would pick up or anything, but I like Ash, and I think it's okay. Cyan 9037 question mark. Yo, J Dog. Been watching about 6 months. Great stuff. Got my first question for you. You cracked me up talking about how stupid Blood Incantation's name is, considering they combine 2 very well known death metal band names from their own. Was it me that brought that up, or was it Mordan Red that said that? Because I know he said that in an interview, but yes, that kind of, I thought the name was goddamn dumb. Name was dumb. The tunes are boring, and it just peeled. It just seemed like hippie shit. That's all. I made a list of other absurd mashups of band names. Can you tell me which one is your favorite? Exhumed Carcass, Death Emperor, Bloodbath, Suffocation. These can't be real bands. I sincerely fucking hope not. Order Dying Fetus, Mortician at the Gates. I mean, they're all pretty goddamn dumb, but the thing is I'm certain mashup of band names. You made up a list. Yeah, like I said, I sincerely hope these aren't freaking real bands. Thanks, J Dog, for making my mornings offensive again. Yeah, but I mean, that's the equivalent. I mean, that's like, yeah, we're in a band called Bathory Venom. Like, we're going to start it. Like, what are you doing, dude? So that was kind of the turn off to the fucking band, too, where it's just like, yeah, exactly. 2 known bands, and then the name just. I remember when I first seen it, that was a goddamn turn off. That's for sure. Then I heard it, I'm just like, oh, this is just boring. Anyways, next goddamn video online. Oh, bro, if it's got a logo you can't read or a shit cover, you know it's going to be good. Exactly what he said, too, which I thought was pretty goddamn funny. Can't say I agree with that, though. Richard Cranium. J-Dog, do you like any Ukrainian bands? I like Nocturnal Mortem, Hate Force, and Drudka. All 3 of those are, I don't own them. No intentions on buying them. I wouldn't shut them off, though. Think it's okay, but nothing I would buy. Um, aren't they getting that, aren't they entering the category where they're pissing off the fucking vag boys, the pink panty wearing thong boys, tampon boys, pussy boys? If that's the case, and I don't even, whatever I don't know, the race, who the fuck knows, man? Half the shit's in Ukrainian, so how the fuck do you even know? And Nocturnal Mortem, I'm like, this just looks like a bunch of fucking Force worshiping shit. Hate Force, literally Force. What looks like goddamn Force worshiping black metal. But I remember hearing there's controversy around these 2 bands. To this day, I don't even know what the fuck it is. To be honest with you, I'm just gonna go on a limb. The more I hear that they're controversial, I like them already. Know that line, goddammit? Um, I'm already liking it because I'm tired of these fucking pussies, especially for shit that is just like, what? Cover's got trees on it, and the shit's not even in English. Like, how do you know? So I'm already starting to give them a little bit more fucking praise, just the separation of me and the pussy boys. But the Toonskis, yeah, didn't knock my shoes off, and quite frankly, shoes didn't even come unlaced. Uh, Leave the hall. J Dog, do you expect to get a cease and desist letter from Benton's lawyers about your shirt like you got from the boat thrower canoes? No, why? It's in support of his band. It's just the logos on there. I don't think so. And if he does, to be honest, if I get the shit like that, I'd probably just chuck it in the trash. Like, give me a court date or fuck off. Uh, Blur, Blurple Bear. What kind of user ID is that, brah? You ever do any gym videos? Question mark. No, I am not. I live in Ohio, and I'd be interested in some of this content. Um, honestly, dude, people get pissed off enough with the gym questions as is, which is kind of like a little weird to me because I listen to podcasts like bodybuilding podcasts. I really like Dennis James' podcast. Full Out Abbey, it's the biggest one, but to be honest with you, it's getting kind of to the point where it's just a bunch of dick and fart jokes. It's just fucking stupid. So very rarely do I even watch anymore. It was really good back like when he first started. His first year was awesome, and then when Luke Sandow was alive, when he was doing it every week, it was good then. Now it's just kind of dumb. It just seems like a bunch of fuckery and just fakery on there. Like we're just kind of I don't know. But anyways, the ones I do listen to and shit, 99 times out of 100, they're not even talking about bodybuilding. It's just like it's kind of like personalities you jive with, and it's like don't get me wrong, I like metal shit like that, but it's like that's all you guys want to hear about 24/7. The way I watch somebody is like whether you like my personality or not, and you jive with that person, so it's just like you're having a conversation with them. So it's like all you want to hear about is how much I like Mortician. To me, that's kind of weird. So when they're pissing and whining about other topics, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Okay, Steve Urkel, you want to hear about Cannibal for the 100 millionth time? This is a little fucking weird. So no, probably I wouldn't. And to be honest with you, I mean, I'm not carrying around a goddamn camera in a fucking gym. Number one, when I'm there to train, I'm there to fucking train, not there to goddamn shoot Hollywood shit. Number two, who the fuck would watch it? They already bitch about the goddamn questions, so it's gonna go a whole 5 fucking views. And number three, my motto is this: when anybody hires me for training advice, shit like that, if they need any exercise advice, I tell them to go to Mountain Dog One channel. That's John Meadows' channel that who's now deceased, but his channel's still up. I was like, type in the exercise. More than likely, he shows you how to fucking do it on there. And everything that guy said was pretty much fucking gold. And there's not too many people I say that about. But if he says it, it's at least worth fucking trying. So, yeah, I don't know how to bench. I don't know how to do this right. The bill is just search is what he says, watch the goddamn video, and master that, master the way he did it, and you'll be good to fucking go. So yeah, you don't need to watch the dumbass dog. Watch him. He runs circles on my ass anyways. Goddamn fucking question devils. Uh, with Sausage Fest City. That's what this goddamn channel is. That's for goddamn sure. I have a Metallica T-shirt, but I'm totally embarrassed to wear it. They were so underground. They were so underground band when I discovered them. I doubt they were underground when you discovered them, bro, unless you discovered them during their demos. Kind of, honestly, dude, they kind of blew up right when Kill 'Em All came out, based on the stories I heard. By Ride the Lightning, they were huge. I know that for sure. But when Kill 'Em All came out, to my understanding, they blew up really, really, really fast. But Ride the Lightning, they're damn near a household name. So unless you knew about them the demos, I would not say they were ever underground when you discovered them. But were they as popular in Canoe as they are now? No. And to be completely honest, I'm the same boat as you. Would I wear a Metallica shirt? Probably not. The only way I would is it'd have to be a bootleg shirt and like some really cool fucking design from like the old days. Like let's say maybe it was a tour design that you never see. But when I wear Master of Puppets or Ride the Lightning shirts, granted, I like those albums. It's like, why? Why? I just don't even see the point. That's kind of like honestly, dude. Even like again, I like stuff like Judas Priest and AC/DC and honestly, even Sabbath's kind of entering that category where it's just like because I own most of it in my collection and shit like that, and but I rarely listen to it because every time I pass it up, it's just kind of like why? Like why even put it on? Like I just kind of almost don't even see the point. You've heard it so many times, everybody likes it. It's like can you name every goddamn single fucking song on God Throne fucking Toxic Touch? No, I can't. It's like they put that on, man. Like I just don't. To me, but put on British Steel, it's like yeah, it's good, but who cares? That's kind of the category I'm in. So again, anytime I go to a goddamn social event, shit, that's what's on. It's like, dude, do we really need to hear Dio again? I mean, do we? I mean, just God, get DJ Dog in there, man. I so want to DJ these fucking parties. I was like, and what I would do is I'd bring shit that people don't know, but not just try to be some obscure fucking jerk. I'd bring shit that I think is banger as fuck, but overlook banger as fuck. It's like shit I've told you about, like the Desecration Murder Minds, the Rotting fucking Crush, shit like that I know every motherfucking canoe in that goddamn room's never fucking heard, but good shit, like tens in my book. Pale, Dead Shell, or Dead Remains. These days, a lot of people haven't heard that. If they have heard, they heard the shitty ass re-recording. Stuff that'll just fucking kick your asshole into your fucking stomach. It's like, why we listen to Dio, man? I've heard this 17,000 million fucking times. My dad listens to it. Like, if I got to go pick up dad from the airport, he's putting Dio on. Like, what do I need to hear this for, dude? Yeah, yeah, it's good, but I can go the rest of my life and not hear it. Let's put it that way. Abhorrent Spawn 666. What's up, J Dog? Who would you say the English death metal kings are? Benediction comes to mind immediately for me. Benediction, I like them, but I don't love them. I like the first album and I like the demos. Yeah, I'm going to be that guy on that. After that, I'm kind of like, eh. Wasn't a big fan. And to be completely honest with you, the first album and the demos, those are kind of Napalm Death, Utopia Banished death metal for me, where it's like, it's good. Gotta say, though, dude, just like I said, Desecration, Murder Mind, and shit, even Desecration and Human and Pathway to Deviance, all those three for sure, minimally those three, and Rotting Crushed, I think those destroy those fucking, I think those destroy Benediction. I think those destroy Utopia Banished. I honestly do. Now, I know not one motherfucker is going to agree with that, and you can't say that because that's a classic. It's like it's a mediocre death metal, man, dude. I mean, when they started off as Scum, that's not a politically correct answer by putting that as like one of the greatest grindcore albums of all time. It's unique as fuck even to this day, dude. Nothing at that time when that record came out, literally nothing sounded like that. And quite frankly, nobody to date really sounds like it. I mean, there's grindcore that's come along, it's heavily influenced, you can tell, but it sticks out like a sore thumb as soon as you put out, oh, this is Scum. That had magic. Utopia Banishing, yeah, pretty good. It's not great though. It's a 5 out of 10. Um, so I consider Benediction that category. The Kings of Death Metal though, I mean, if you're gonna say fucking Carcass is a death metal band, which I consider them a fucking gore grind band, but Necronis is a death metal record. Uh, where I'm going is I go with Carcass if you're going to consider them a death metal band, but in general I don't, other than Necroticism. And then fucking Heartwork and Swan Song is pretty much just like what I consider like that death and roll stuff, which I do enjoy that as well. After that, that comeback shit pretty much didn't care. I don't know. Kings of fucking United Kingdom, England death metal. I don't know. What I consider the Kings are. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to stop it. I don't have one off the top of my head. Lopolic. Question for the dog. What do you think of Nick Holmes from the band Paradise Lost? I have zero opinion on whatsoever. Don't know anything about him personally. They start off as a death metal band. Oh, yep, a pretty boring one too, I must say. Only later becoming more doom metal. Yep. But he also joined Bloodbath. Probably the first two Bloodbath releases. Bloodbath EP, and then the first album after that kind of didn't give a shit. Which is just death metal. Just wondering if you consider him one of the best vocalists in death metal. No, I don't. For me, I think he's really good, especially early Paradise Lost vocals and then Bloodbath since 2014. All three albums of Bloodbath with Nick as the vocalist are, in my opinion, some great death metal. Yeah, I do think that Bloodbath early shit is pretty goddamn good. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, he never entered my list as far as greatest death metal guys. And most of that Paradise Lost shit. To be honest with you, the only thing I know by Paradise Lost, again, gotta be that Cavalk guy, is the demos. And the first album is good, but it's like I kind of prefer the demo recordings, and most of the songs that were on the demos, I know there's a couple other like new songs on the album. Most of the songs from the demos were on the first album, so I'm just kind of like, what do I need this first album for? Um, because I didn't like love it too. Even that, I mean, with even death metal to me, that's pretty fucking doomy. Um, Gotta say, never loved fucking Paradise Lost. To be completely honest, I like Napalm Death, Utopia Banished more than I do Paradise Lost. I just gave you my fucking ranking on that, so do the fucking math. Richard Warner, your thoughts on Epidemic's Decameron album? Really dig your channel, J Dog. I think Epidemic is an all around decent good band, but it's a new spin every time. I've only listened to it a few times. I do own it. Own it, don't know it, don't love it, but I like it every time I put it on, and have no intention of getting rid of. So that's kind of my probably hanging out with Napalm Death, Utopia Banished fucking ranking, to be completely honest. Although I know Utopia Banished more as far as memorability wise. See if we get one more quickie in here, if there is any goddamn more. So I'm getting towards the top, which actually cleared the fucking vid, because usually I don't even clear the goddamn things, especially if I have previous questions already printed out. This one's about our fucking buddy eating butthurt. I'm not going to answer that because fucking threw a piss fit fucking last time. So yeah, made all the goddamn top. So that's all the goddamn questions. Clear that goddamn video. Haven't done that one in a while. Cops, questions, you know what to do. But I got lots getting in for the morning. Later, goddamn it.